Okay. Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Test. Okay. I'm here. We are here. We are all here in this moment together. Hello, and welcome to the stream. It is patch day, motherfuckers! Oh, I'm excited and nervous. Excited, nervous. This is my first time doing patch day with, like, the Elgato, with the new Elgato and OBS and everything, so I'm so nervous to make sure that everything's working. I did some recording samples earlier, and, making sure everything, I am recording this as well as streaming, yes. Okay, good. Everything looks good on the user end. Alright. The tweet sent out. Okay. Everything is fine. God, ever since I had that fucking major flub with fucking 6.1, I'm so fucking nervous. Oh, but I think we can officially get started here. So, hello again, welcome back to the stream. I am Theseus Darksky, and I welcome you to this, my channel. This may be the first time for a lot of you tuning in, as this is the first time I'm doing a major patch release under, you know, the new reconstruction of this channel and what it has become. So thank you for stopping by. Welcome. Please consider liking this stream, the video, the VOD, and subscribing for more. We've got a lot more coming. So jumping right into things, you notice we're focusing on little baby Graha right here, because, well, if the a lot of you don't follow my personal Twitter for obvious reasons because it's locked, but we are not using Allah anymore. Allah is my old main character. When I restarted FF14, I created a new character, Rayla, and he was a Viera who grew up in Charlian alongside his adopted sisters, Y'shtola and Ymitra. You know, so Charlian, all that stuff, Matoya, all that good stuff. And he would mostly start his professional career as a gleaner, then decided to become an adventurer and seek out, you know, adventure. Thus leading him to regroup with both of his sisters out in the field, yada yada yada. The plot points of A Realm Reborn through Endwalker happen, and here we are. Now, we are streaming his adventures right now from beginning to end, and we are currently at patch 6. We're at patch 2.3? Yes, next time we stream, it will be 2.3. So I believe we'll be fighting Ramu. So he looks a little different back then. That was baby 18-year-old Rayla. He was 18, fresh-faced adventurer who grew to fame very quickly. And so he was a summoner, and like he had a distinct look back then. Some things have happened between then and now. Not only mentally, but physically, things have altered him a bit. I spent like all of this week just trying to figure out plot points along the way of his journey and how that would impact his mental state and how that would impact his physical appearance. So, with everything in place, the look that he has now is where I have arrived. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the boy. There he is. Let's do a quick little turnaround here. This is the man formerly known as Rayla Tia. Same guy, same physical person, all that. But it is now 3 years later. Much like with Allah, the timeline that I feel comfortable with is 3 years. It's been 3 years since A Realm Reborn. So it's just what feels right to me. Alphino and Alize aren't quite 20 years old yet, so they haven't hit their growth spurt yet. So they're probably gonna be we're probably not gonna hit that 4-year mark for quite some time. But so yeah, Rayla is now 21. 19, 20, 20. Yeah, he's 21 years old, and he's been forced to mature quite rapidly in those years. But that is not the reason that he went from jet black hair to white hair now. It probably doesn't take a whole lot of creative thinking to figure out why his hair has turned stark white. Just think back to what's happened to the Warrior of Light along his journey. His or her or their journey. You might notice that he's also got a scar there on his left cheek. That's also tied to a specific incident. As well as the war paint, and yes, it is war paint, that he wears now. Just for clarity, not only is Rayla's background heavily involved in indigenous cultures and whatnot, but so is mine. So a lot of myself has gone into Rayla, which also explains his getup. He's in his casual attire right now. Very casual, very comfortable, very relaxed, but also just little hints of tribal influence here and there. With we just got this hair for Viera today, so I was like, yes, it's got feathers in it, give it to me. He's also got more feathers in his hair, and of course got to keep the aetherite earring for Kraha and stuff like that. Kept parts of the original male Viera attire because they're too damn good. Me and Kevin were talking about this. It's like, it's so good, especially the bottoms and the greaves. They're just too good not to use in glam sometimes. So yeah, this is where we're at with Rayla. They grow up so fast. Now, I don't want to give too much away, but if you want to see how he went from the way he looks in A Realm Reborn to the way he looks now, be sure to subscribe and watch his journey as I make my way through the rest of the Final Fantasy XIV story from A Realm Reborn all the way up till now. But now is now, so the time is now to do the now stuff. I think I've prattled on for about 10 minutes now, so let's get into it. Arshawn, I am here. How you doing, boy? I say boy like he's not a ancient, dozens of thousands of year old dragon. Once more unto the void. Farshawn's eyes seem to brighten at your arrival. Oh god, I gotta attempt this accent. Man, I've never done this accent before. I want to do accents, but I also don't want to be offensive, you know? So, like, all I've had to do now, up to this point, is fucking my accent, my normal-ass American accent, and British accent. Ooh. Should I give it... It's like, I hear it in my head, but, like... Ooh. I'm afraid I might slip into, like, Russian for some reason. I don't know. I'm afraid to roll my R's, you know? Let's see. Oh, fuck! There's one more thing I forgot to mention. We'll have to address that once we get out of this. You'll notice that his name has changed as well. Ah, Rayla. As always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You will recall that in exchange for ether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. I feel like I'm rolling my R's too much. At Yastola's suggestion, I began providing said ether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. Steadily. She has been eating steadily, comrade. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and others are ready as well, I would set forth for the void once more. I can't avoid it. Ooh, that's gonna take some practice. Excellent. Excellent, comrade. God damn it. Excellent. This is gonna frustrate me so goddamn much. I shall inform Yastola and Istinian, and then go to collect other vessels from the alchemists. In the meantime, might I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuj and Gamma. It seems she's grown partial to the view of the city it affords. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. Like, I feel like I've got the tone down, but oof. Trying to go between Sean's accent and what my mind wants to autocomplete to fucking Russian. Oof. Oof. Oh, I'm gonna look back at this and cringe so hard. It's worth it. Right, before I forget again, you notice that Varshan addressed him as Rayla. That is because his name has changed. Not only his first name, but his last name as well. Might I formally introduce Rayla Apachachi. That is pronounced Apachachi, not chi, chi. Chi, eh. So, I dropped the Y. First, there's a couple of reasons why I changed his name. One, it's very common for Viera to change their names throughout their life and whatnot, especially when they leave the forest. I changed his name from Rayla Tia. One, I kept getting too many questions about why I had a bun boy named Tia. And while that fits in with the lore of, Viera taking the naming conventions of other races and cultures when they leave the forest, it was like every single dungeon that I queue into, it's like, haha, bun boy with Tia last name. So, yeah. I also dropped the Y simply because I want people that are close to him to address him as Rayla. Right? So the only way I can get that to happen is to drop the Y. Yeah, it's going to lead to people he doesn't know referring to him as Rayla, but that doesn't bother me as much as people that he knows and loves dearly not addressing him correctly, right? So it's sort of an affection thing where, Scions and others will address him now properly as Rayla. If only we could get Graha to drop the fucking G every now and then. Anyway, the last name, Apachachi. When he was looking for a new last name, this would have happened post Shadowbringers. He was looking for something that meant something important to him, while also sort of sticking to his tribal ancestry, as he sort of grew more attached to that over the years. So this is not the Viera language. This is personal to me. This is from my ancestral language. Not going to say what it is. Don't want to give too much information about me out there. Just know this is a highly obscure fucking language. I do not think you can Google this word. I've got... it's not my first language. My first language is English, and I don't know this language very well, but as I'm learning more about my culture and things like that, I wanted, in this moment, for him to have something in his name that tied specifically to me. So, in case you're wondering, Apachache means to make shady. It translates to the word shady. To make shade. Or another way to say that, perhaps, to bring shadows. So once I saw that, I could not name him anything else. He is Rayla Shadowbringer. I saw that. It's too fucking perfect. It's too good. So, from here on, for the foreseeable future, everyone please welcome Rayla Apachache. Alright. That's enough about me talking about myself and my characters and my OCs and their binders and decks full of lore. Let's get on. No, she's up. How do I get up there again? I think I have to go up and around. Oh, by the way, you can also see that he's Dark Knight. Lore reasons for why he's now a Dark Knight, by the way. But we'll get into that on other streams as we make our way through A Realm Reborn, Heaven and Heaven's Ward, and so on and so forth. Again, it's probably not all that too difficult to think of why the Warrior of Light would turn to Dark Knight at a certain point in time. Hey Zero, how you doing?
Everyone is so carefree. Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxury is a loss to us. We have no hopes or dreams, not even the release of death. Only hunger.
That's right, everybody's vampires.
Others are a means to an end. At times, a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed. Or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart.
Was that an audio glitch? Is that on my side or the game side? Did you guys hear that? It sounded like she said discarded whim and like the ad got cut out. Hopefully there's not too much more of that. Huh.
But towards you, and you alone, he behaved...
I'm actually going to check my audio on the stream real quick just to make sure everything's fine. Don't mind me, I'm checking something real quick. Yeah, the audio's fine. That's odd. Just weird audio glitch. Now, if I was streaming directly from Elgato, I was afraid that like my audio just canceled out.
What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed? So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
Now there is one thing canonically about about Rayla's look that I can't quite do in game. Technically I could, but it would involve me going back and forth constantly between just wherever I am and the esthetician. Just constantly, which is in his casual getup, just like as he is right now, he wouldn't have war paint on and his hair would be black. When he's out and about casually, he glamours himself to have black hair and he doesn't have any war paint on, obviously. And when it's go time, his hair changes back to its real state of being white. And he puts war paint on. Again, technically I could do that, but it's a lot of trips to the esthetician that takes way too much time. Like, if it was as simple as just, like, taking out my weapon, that would be cool, but unfortunately... Or if it was, like, a visor option. Oh, shit, he's ready to go, too. Look at him. So, yeah. Unfortunately, that's just the state of Rayla's being that, will have to exist in my head and maybe in art for some time. Hey, Stola. Oh, fuck! I had him selected. I wanted to talk to my sister! Ah!
Everyone is here? Good.
Okay, he rolls his R's.
For the void once more.
Okay, I wasn't rolling my R's too much, but I was still definitely slipping into that Russian accent.
What is it?
Barshan? Oh. Oh, he went back to his body real sick. What is going on?
He's calling.
Anybody home?
What is the meaning of this?
What?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable.
Uh-oh.
Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Man, you don't think about how weird it must be to share your consciousness between multiple entities.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know.
Or the lines between the 13th and the source are blurring.
Could she have found a way home?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return to the Void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return?
By the way, just gonna say, while these two are talking to each other, the fan art between Zero and Y'shtola on Twitter, excellente. Gotta love it. Gotta exchange that ether.
You've kept me amply fed.
Morning, Eye.
I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
If
Kept her
Ashdaya
well
was
fed,
indeed
huh?
here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium.
That's how you pronounce it.
We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
I love the new title cards. Love them. So we're off to Garlemald, huh? Oh man, if only I had prepared a glam for such an occasion. Bam! Fools. You fools thought I did not have a glam prepared. Let's go. Oh, gotta talk to Sis. How you doing, Sis? We have no reason to doubt Reacher. Let us depart for Garlemald as soon as possible. Cold reunion. By all oh, fuck, I gotta do Sinian's voice now. Let me get a drink of water before I attempt this shit. By all accounts, Ashdaya is Gobez's prisoner. Yet if she was in the source, it could be that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let's make for Tertium. Our friends are waiting. Convenient teleport! Love it when they do. Oh, we are right here. Yeah, everyone's in their cold get up. Looking for a shot at his cold get up! Ah! Look at the boy! I didn't even think he'd get cold clothes. Oh, look at him. I'm so proud of him. You ancient dragon tall boy who was once a small boy. Good, good, good boy. Now then. I trust you know the associates who will be joining us. Hopefully they have been keeping well. I thought to depart from Radzatan sooner, but Y'shtola insisted I bring warmer clothes. This vessel does not feel cold as such, but she reminded me that so long as I am Varshan, I would be prudent not to appear overly conspicuous. Haven't attempted her voice yet. People live in such places, do they? Not that I would presume to know their preferences, but it seems uncomfortable. Gonna take me time to ease into hers. Did I click on? Am I lagging? Hello? Oh, that took a moment. Wow.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
It's been a while since we've seen them. Still small.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. They've taken steps towards forming an interim government, but it will be some time before any large-scale reconstruction effort can be carried out in earnest.
So we'll keep doing what we can until they can finally stand on their own. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
Doing a fine job. It sounds like quite the undertaking. What does Big Brother Rayla say? You're doing a fine job.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The Allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter.
By the way, Rayla has a British accent because I don't even know where the fuck to begin with doing an Icelandic accent that wouldn't just be a very bad Russian accent. I can barely do Varshans, as you can see.
Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time.
Though you yourself helped them take one especially big step, didn't you? In vanquishing that blasphemy in the Tower of Babel? Thank you. I can only hope that your deed will help the people to find peace and closure.
But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
The 13th? After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me, too.
I knew she was going to be
Surely there
upset.
was room enough for me and Grahar in the undersea vault.
I knew it. Knew she was going to be upset. I thought you were busy. He knew she wanted to go. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. You can make it up to me on the next one. But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void scent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Gallimald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of void scent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants. The very same I believe you have mastered.
Is this optional dialogue I get for having a level 90 Reaper? That's fucking awesome. That's always awesome when they do that.
While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
Yo, Reapers in the MSQ, let's go!
To summon not one, but several powerful void scent is no small feat. But if Ajdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Then we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumoured to have once been home to a Reaper order.
Ooh.
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Did not expect Reaper tie-ins. Alright, Camp Broken Glass. I gotta remember to stop recording when I stop streaming. Here we are. I attempted my hopes, but thanks to Alphino and Alize, we might yet learn something of Ajdaya. I expect it's been a while since you spoke with Euless. He will be glad to see you. The people here struggle to survive as it is. The last thing they need is for Gallimald to be overrun with void scent. A village of void scent users. Lest you think I have feelings on this. I don't. What others do is not my concern. Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary here at the camp. Let us see what we find at this village. I knew the twins wouldn't disappoint. Oh, Rayla. What a welcome surprise. I don't remember his voice. Just that it was vaguely British, sir. And I see you're traveling with a large crowd as usual. Not to suggest that it's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. Apologies for if we interrupt you this, but there is a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefing, so you come at a good time. Is this about the Void Scent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in Lapis Manalis in the Lapis Manalis caverns. The scythe wielders forged pacts with Void Scent and took the battle with the beings at their side. For a time, they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. And when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. Speaking of their art, it seems you picked it up. Yeah! I love it when they do that. Who was it that taught you? Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there. Loved Rayla's little, I'm not saying shit face. My sister has been taken captive by Void Scent. I sensed her presence in this land, and have come in search of her. If Void Scent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alphonse tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous wind rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had was broken down. Should still be over in Cerulean Ingens, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Tapper's Den. Their duty included transporting Cerulean tanks to Juturna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of developing provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Void Scent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Aze, is it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. Oh, so many distinct voices to tackle. Oof. What have I signed up for? I love the fact that in Endwalker especially, even if you're not currently using the job in question, they'll still refer to you having done so. So that's awesome. They did it with White Mage in 6.0, I believe. So it's cool that they did it with Reaper here. Down here? When lost, always look for the large group of people. If you want to eavesdrop, be my guest. It doesn't matter to me.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Is this new music? No, it sounds kind of familiar.
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
Why are you people, like, doing nice things for others? I don't understand this bullshit.
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right. To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
We should get back to it before we do. Are you alright, Zira? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I am ready and able. Oh, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull things over. It's not much farther to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help. Whether we wanted to stay here or return home for that, we're truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, Alize. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask for a favor of you today. We need Magitech snowcraft repaired. The one abandoned in Cerulean Ingens. We were told you might be up to the task. Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth? That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come with us back to Camp Broken Glass, and we'll take it from there. So far so good, Rayla. Let's be on our way. Are we going back to broken glass? Yes.
Thank goodness we were able to find someone to help with repairs.
Don't you worry, the mammoth is in good hands.
You mortals are more sensitive to the cold than I realized. My body is made differently, so I feel nothing. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer with who will help with us with the craft.
I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big, and so are the parts. Some strong backs should make the work go faster. You have ours.
You finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Aye. We have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for void scent and other unruly wildlife.
Much obliged, miss. Then let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing.
They have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, Rayla?
God, Zero's so fucking pale. God, I thought Alphino and Alize were fucking... God. She's nearly the same color as the snow.
How about you, Zero? I will assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for you to contribute nonetheless.
Kindled spirit.
My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsabard contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium, and I would appreciate it if one of you could assist us with the task today. I'll do it. Well, Rayla, it looks like you're with me then. Void scent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had mind to go out and patrol the Elben Rime. Shall we?
My hands are sweating today. It's not that hot in here. Something about PS5 controllers.
Void scent was spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. But hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any void scent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me.
And we get to punch something. Ooh. You survey your surroundings, but do not spy any errant void scent. Mysterious purple cloud over there. Oh, I gotta change my chocobo's name. Forgot about that. Woo. There's another location that I have to look for. Must have missed. Oh, over here. Oh, there's a lot. So let's just do this. Till it's told me that I've done enough. The enemy is still about. Oh, right, the ones with the MSQ marker above them are the ones that I have to kill. But we're here. Might as well help out. Okay. I saw that they added the little markers next to damage numbers to tell you what kind of damage it is. That will be helpful. Especially seeing as how I have... God, where even is it on my hotbar? This Dark Mind, which I'm pretty sure still only blocks magic damage. Reduces magic vulnerability. Yep. Well, at least now I know what I can use it for. Assuming I'm paying attention. Though I gotta fuck around and find out first.
All finished, are we? Good. The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
Just try not to overdo it, eh?
Oh? Oh, come now. You think I don't know my own limits?
No, Alize, I do not think you know your own limits.
Still, I appreciate your concern. Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back.
I get the same thing sometimes too. Oh god. Between me not looking back to chat every now and then and the delay and latency, I'm not quite sure what you're talking about.
I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Meanwhile, in Tertium...
Thank you, miss. Thank you. This feels strangely familiar.
Oh, sweaty PS5 controller hands lol. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's way more of the case than PS4 controllers are. I don't know why. It's like a perfect 68 degrees in my room right now.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
I agreed to join this static, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
Oh. Okay,
Did
bye.
I say something odd?
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Azim step-style dumplings. Butts, they call them. Never had a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam.
And cue the artist on Twitter, drawing Zero eating lots of bread.
We have our own recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, alright?
Whoa! Whoa! FF14, what fucking tech was that? I've never seen that shit before. Wow, we really are on the PS5. Holy shit. Couldn't do that shit on the PS4. Did you see that? Holy shit. That was amazing. Like it had jiggle physics and everything. Damn. We are in the future. Show it off again. Instant replay. Wow. Flex on him. Please tell me I'm not the only one freaking.
They're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle, though.
Can this white lady handle spice?
Interesting.
So many different models for this piece of bread.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Euless, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
That sounded accusatory.
I suppose I am.
Fucking pigeon
No
name.
harm in
Is
that.
this a ship?
Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino! Alize!
Uh-oh. He's hurt. Euro. This is pronounced Euro, right? I think that's how that's pronounced. Damn, I was hoping we would get some of those dumplings. They looked good. I guess we'll go with the Euro. Bam, 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 bam.
Well, shouldn't you see that shouldn't you see what's wrong? He was out on patrol, so if he's come back early, then... This seems urgent. I've got a bad feeling about this.
An unforeseen bargain. Interesting. The distressed soldier has ill tidings to share with you. Forgive me the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of Voidsen are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've seen.
Stola and the others. Anyone outside of Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled my debt for my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You ask me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough?
You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the boots I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way, more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety.
Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let us go and find Y'shtola and the others, and assist with the evacuation.
Well, and we're here. Dang, they got all suited and booted. But aren't you guys cold? I mean, I don't want you guys to be cold. Gotta stay warm.
Come, we need to find comrades.
So this is weird. This is something you guys can't see. It's something that happens on my end. Whenever I have to read something out loud, I have to take one of my earbuds out of my ear so that I can hear myself properly. I don't know, it's at least when I'm doing voices and accents, if I can't hear myself properly, I have no idea if I'm doing it, quote, right. So I'm constantly putting my earbud in and taking it out.
Tertium will be fine. Ulysses and his people have weathered far worse. We must make haste to the snowcraft, where our friends and the engineer should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Void Scent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I am ready, don't you worry. How about you, Rayla?
Upon departing from Tertium, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the events that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. Let's get it. Don't look back at it like that. That gives me bad feelings.
Report. Lost contact. When? Void Scent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
If it was Void Scent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men, and then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
What? No! I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Voidsent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Ah! Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
Are we gonna get a roleplay sequence at 0?
Damn these demons!
Come on. Give it to me.
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Come on.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
Gotta give her the best animations.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
Let's fucking go! Okay, oh, what's this? Oh, okay. Can I read my actions? No. Alright, we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way then. Communio! Deals unexpected damage to target and all enemies nearby it with a potency of 1,100. The first enemy and 60% less for all remaining enemies. Alright, Bloodbath. There's a portion of physical damage dealt into HP. Engravement delivers a jumping attack with a potency of 150. This must be bread and butter combo. Executes the following actions in succession: slice, waxing slice, infernal slice. And this nightmare scythe combo executes the following actions. So single target and AoE.
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass.
Ooh. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Still more.
Her energy is green, I've noticed. Oh, I can't look at that. That's a lot of bleed. Hey, friend. Brings with life ripe for the harvest. Sinister Sphere. Uh-huh. Do I... Oh, I gotta stand in that.
Such insolence I will not be denied.
Oh, those seem bad. Okay. Oh.
Not good.
And now you're mine.
Oh, that's not fair. Oh. Oh, damn it. Is that supposed to happen? I don't have a sprint. That felt way too fast. Okay.
How big must the gate be for their light to come through? Is this it then? Just like that time.
Flashback?
When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Oh? Okay.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
God, she looks like such a Dark Souls character right now.
Gotcha. And now we can get back to our business.
up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? What? Who?
I think I heard Fletcher. Yep. I heard the red mage ability.
You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
You're not finished yet, Zero. Let's fight together.
All right. I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
Who am I controlling? Obviously me, right? Yeah. Let's do it.
Goodness, we're not too late. Can you still fight?
Give me all the attention.
Press the attack.
Safe if I'm here, right? Oh. Ow.
Just warming up.
No. Mine.
My strength is spent.
Does Zero need help?
I'll only get in your way.
Chin up. We'll get through this together.
Split up.
Stay sharp. Watch out!
It's magic damage. Magic damage.
Everyone all right?
I'm not finished yet.
Rocks.
weather this together.
I wish I could put a passage of arms for dramatic effect.
I will repay this debt.
Cackle. Guess I was supposed to be like a tank buster. God, between the fucking Dark Knight effects going off and Zero's Reaper effects going off, there's so much edgy particles. That's a lot.
This has gone on long enough.
You got something for us, Zero?
I will finish it. Now!
Get it, girl! The best LB that ever was. I don't fucking think so. Get off my girl!
I am your end.
Woo! Now what?
Well done.
Oh, press the wrong button. I need you to stop that bullshit. Woo! That was a fun one. It's nice when those soda fights have a really nice epic feel to them. Gotta adjust my seat real quick. There we go.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Euless to thank for that.
Whoops. Skipped too soon.
There would have been more casualties if not for you.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Zero, are you all right?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Are you having an echo flashback? Or are you just light on ether?
What are you doing?
Is this a ship?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
Is this the first time we've seen her smile?
For mercy, there appears to have been no casualties in Tertium or elsewhere. Zero's convalescing aboard the train. Ulysses has already given her something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't help but wonder, though, what possessed her to go out and fight all those void scent on her own? Not that I know the going rate of such things, but I doubt one boots would suffice. I think someone has been a bad influence on her. Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? In any case, many people who owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet.
King of the Mountain.
As Alize said, many people owe Zero their lives. This is not her world, nor her battle to fight, yet she risked life and limb for us nonetheless. That will not be soon forgotten. Now then, I expect that our friends will return soon. Once everyone has gathered, we can take stock of the situation. Apologies for the delay. I've finished replenishing my ether. Full glad am I to hear it. We must thank you again, Zero. Indeed, many are still alive because of you, those soldiers not least of all. How fared you? Better than I did, by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of void scent en route to the Snoocraft. Did I say Snoocraft? Anyway, but we had the benefit of numbers.
With their help, we quickly dispatched all the void scent that came our way. Thankfully, they stayed dead in our world. We were trying to decide what to do next when we received word about the transport.
Which is how Alize, Rayla, and I came to find you. While the immediate threat has been addressed, we cannot rest easy yet. For void scent to appear in such numbers, we must assume the void gate has indeed been opened nearby. Meaning more of them can come through at their leisure. It seems the best course of action is to investigate Lapsus Manalis, as you intend. What is the state of the Snowcraft? Nearly operational, I believe. Vricho is with the engineer, who is hard at work as we speak. Why don't we join them in Cerulean Ingens? Finally, a chance to go on the offensive. I will join you as well. I wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. I will do this because I want to. You have kindled something within me. a compulsion, a desire to act. It has been burning since you came to my aid out there in the snow. I do not understand it, but I wish to, and to that end I will heed it. Then perhaps I'll understand your answer.
Is this like Zero Steam?
I would also like to join you in tracing the Void Scent to their origin, though that would mean neglecting my duties here.
Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep things running well enough. Just find where the Void Scent are coming from, and see that they stop. Take care, Zero.
I will.
Alright, where are we going? South. I think it might finally be dungeon time. Though I still think we have to venture back to the 13th before the end of this. I've gotten used to fucking 2.x patch length, which was around 2.5 hours. I may be required to take a small break. I think I'm gonna keep the stream going. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I don't know if I can do this all in one go. Where are you at? Oh, there's your people. Get it? Icy? Like cold? Never mind.
For the sake of our friends, I pray we succeed in our mission. The Void Gate is, of course, our main objective, but if we can also find useful salvage, then all the better. I'm glad the engineer is safe. I'd never forgive myself if something had happened to him on our account.
'Tis good to see you are safe and well. The craft stands ready.
I am pleased to say. Our engineer friend has worked tirelessly, his zeal a match for any of my alchemists.
Vritra insisted on staying behind to guard the snowcraft. He's anxious to get up that mountain, and understandably so.
Mammoth is an apt name for the craft. Its prodigious size made defending it difficult, but it came through unscathed. To have to go to such lengths to traverse a single mountain, the people of this land do not have easy lives.
There you are. Your timing couldn't be better. Thanks to Vrishant's help, I've managed to finish the repairs faster than I anticipated. The mammoth's ready for the snow once more. You can leave the piloting to me, too. It'd be my pleasure to get you where you need to go.
You are too kind, thank you. Let's be on our way then, shall we?
And... Bwomf. Alrighty, who are we taking in? I imagine we can take in Alpha No Alize and Zero.
Together, then.
'Twould be a pleasure as always. 'Twould be a pleasure as always.
Let's give it our all.
If you insist.
Sounds good to me. End section. And let's go. Lapis Manalis. Look at that fucking fantasy mountain in the background. Wow, this thing is bigger than I thought it was. They weren't kidding. Yeah, transport section. Oh yeah, they did that thing, and I'm back to default for some reason. They probably gave me a message for that. My mana is way too full.
You cannot stop us!
Alrighty. Oh, that's good. Oh! Hi. Winds of Winter. Oh, we've stopped. You're a chunky boy, aren't you?
You cannot stop us!
Alright, and off we go up the mountain. Ooh. Pretty. Let's see the Tower of Babel from here. It's no less imposing, even from this great distance. Alright. Alphino's making me work today.
You underestimate me. you now. Darkness, take you!
There we go. First boss. Big old Yeti fucker. Albion. A veritable giant among the wildlife here, to be sure. Call of the Mountain.
There.
Hello? Oh, that doesn't seem good. I take it you don't want to be there. Oh! It switched sides. Wasn't ready for that. I just went back to my tank position. Left slam. Knock on ice. Icebreaker. Hello? Whoa! Oh, yeah, I figured this was going to come into effect. I was like, man, those ice blocks sure do look like you could stand behind them. Call of the Mountain again. Ah! Oh, he was doing something else. I wasn't paying attention. Here comes the next wave. Right slam. And I think we've seen all the mechanics. There we go. What's this gear look like? No gear yet. Because I'm using trusts. Damn! Take a drink of water real quick. Yeah, cool first boss. In we go. Hello? Void Scent. This. Ugh.
You underestimate me.
I'm testing Alphino and he's testing me. Okay, we made it through. No worries. Ooh, look at this shit. This is cool. Lar. I thought this was a side path. Cool. Now this ring of casting. Are these mammoths? Trainee warning notice. What's going on? Every time they throw a mechanic at Alphino where he has to run away, he stops healing me. Ugh! Damn. Alright. Fine. It's okay, it's okay. Not every tank can have, you know, all the warrior healing, or the paladin healing, or the gunbreaker healing. Dark Knight's not allowed to heal like them does. I'm not mad. Just disappointed. Oh damn, did I have... When did I get fucking... That came off cooldown at some point. Probably could have used that. Would have helped. Well, there is less of them now. Lots of buttons to press. We're doing all right. We're doing all right.
You underestimate me.
Whew. Earrings. When am I gonna get some gear? Galadia Magna. Wait, what possessed them to create such an automata? So this is not a real person. They're all mammoths in here, I guess. Are they like are they filled with void scent or something? Oh, there's a few of them hanging around. Interesting. Ooh, okay. Glad I got back in. Soul Scythe. Soul Nebula? Is that behind? No. Portal. 1, 2. See if she's going to move. Ah! You like to move around, huh? Tenebrism. Glassy-eyed. Concludes basic training. Oh, these are training dolls, I guess. Ow. Sustained damage. Soul Scythe, she's gonna jump over there.
That's far enough.
Nebula. One, two, three. I think if I just stay in the middle. Except when she needs to go to the middle.
Darkness, take you! On guard!
Oh. Huh. There. Regimen complete. And equal to Drassalia. Extraordinary. Well, thanks for the compliment. Now let's have tons of fending. Dark Nurse. Have we seen these somewhere before? I imagine they're reused assets from something. Hard to tell from just the boots alone. Vicus Messorum. What? A fucking Dark Souls trap. Damn it. Are we down here with the snakes now? Is everyone alright? What's all this blue shit? Okay.
That's far enough.
Okay, made it through. Pretty down here. So we've seen gay hell. Is this edgy hell? Oh, that is certainly a fissure. Blue fire. Why is everything blue down here? Oh, that's a lot. Might have been too much. It was too much. Okay, Alphino, I'll go easy on it. Damn. Not in a rush, I guess. Well, at least now we know we can jump down. Whee! Let's get a decent pack of mobs, and we'll take them out. Oh wait, this is ceruleum, isn't it? It's not lava. I was wondering, why is it blue? Look at that fucking boss arena down there. Oh, they all want some. Damn. Why are you up here not healing me?
You underestimate me!
Doing it. Okay, I think we're good. I did not expect to pull the entirety of it again. Oof. Alphino and Rayla walk away from that just like, damn. Alright. What's coming out of the darkness vagina today? Hello? Is that Godzilla?
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Kanyatso!
We're fighting an Archfiend here? Again? Another Archfiend in... as a dungeon boss. I think I confirmed who fucking Charles gonna be. Had my suspicions. I don't think it's an Archfiend.
I've been waiting so long! Don't disappoint! Brace yourselves! I bring my all to bear!
Hello? That seems bad, right? Ah! Oh! Okay. I see your tricks.
Deep of blackest terror!
Oh god. Oh god. I'm just gonna... Nope. Okay. Man, that's a lot to keep track of, fam.
You really must try harder!
Darkness, take you!
Battle does so whet the appetite!
Spring Tide. Oh. Hello? Uh-oh. Are you coming to me?
I have you!
You underestimate me! You underestimate me!
No more games!
Damn. Ooh. That looks like it might hurt. A little.
What? That's not right! How do you like this?
Okay. Oh. So as long as they don't get hit, I guess. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be confusing.
Good, good. The fitting flower.
And back over here, big boy.
Why are you still alive?
Alize? Miss again. Push back! Didn't even see that. Yay! Now, does he stay dead because he's in our world now? Or does he still need to be sealed in a crystal? I need to stand up and stretch soon. Those look like pants. They kind of remind me of the gear we got from the third Void Gate raid. That might be what they are. I need to see more of them, though. If you wouldn't mind giving me just a moment, I'm just going to take this chance to stand up and stretch a bit. Use the restroom. I'll be right back. Just gonna do those things that I said I was gonna do. Then we'll finish this. One moment, please. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Check this stuff real quick. Alright, everything seems to be in order. You can never check your audio enough. Never, ever. Alright, stood up, stretched a bit. Oh, I've got a lot of messages. Okay. A bit more water. Alright, let's see if we can't finish this. However much is left. Excuse me as I walk through your crotch. I also have the fan on. Hopefully that's not too loud.
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo. A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
By the sisters. You... What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez.
Wait, you had a dragon eye with you?
Assuming you've the strength to face him.
You had a dragon eye, and that was the best you could do?
A pity I will not see the plan to fruition. But my part is done. And to fade with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
So he doesn't mind leaving.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great flow.
And it's gone?
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Oh, Ashdaya. I prayed we might meet once more.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more void scent.
I think we have another date. The 13th.
Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
Well, it was nice to see them again. That sounds like we're about to go out on do our own thing again. How you doing, Varshan?
Oh, stay.
That they should go so far as to use Ashdaya's eye as bait. What could they be after?
Go ahead and turn off the film. There.
Why does he look so defeated? We are closer to finding his sister, are we not?
Come to me, microphone.
So we have discovered the source of the Void Sense outbreak in Garlemald.
A gate forced open from the void.
The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewise, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place.
Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy.
It's hard to do a British accent in that voice for some reason.
In the Age of Alec, Emperor Zonde created an enormous portal using the prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat should be possible from within the Void. One need but have the requisite amount of ether, such as that harbored by the Great Worm's Eye. And its ether is indeed greatly diminished.
In Rayla's vision, Golbez let the Archfiends feed upon Ashdaya's ether. If he has also taken an eye to open this gate.
It does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Ashdaya vanished into the void. And while overreaching plans remain a mystery, what exactly was how do you pronounce his name? Cognatos? Cognatos? What exactly was Cognato's part in it had he finished?
Have to run through here with Graha, see if he says anything. Oh, same as before. Dragon's Resolve.
Ashdaya, what has become of you? That even your eye should be so spent of ether. I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer. But how will I find her? What must I do?
Calm yourself, Ritra. I appreciate that you are upset, but such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search.
You are right.
In the meantime, I will help Alphino and Ozzy back at the village.
That sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. Pray give me a moment longer.
Take all the time you need, pal. I guess we're heading back to camp. Is it Tertium or Broken Glass? Oh! This is another one of those things where we're using the dungeon as a map. Gotcha. I mean, it's probably bad if all this ceruleum is on fire, right? Right? Need more water. I like this, though. Using dungeons as, like, little places you explore between quests and whatnot. it makes it feel like more than just a dungeon, right? Because it's hard to explain, but like a dungeon doesn't feel like a real place that exists in the world. Sometimes it always feels like some detached thing. I think the first time they did this was it Hell's Lid, where a lot of the Four Lords quests took place? I like this. This is cool.
We're here to help Alphino Naze, are we? There's little else of interest here, so I wouldn't be opposed to the diversion.
Leave Reacher be. He needs time alone with his thoughts.
Oh, you've come too. Let us take comfort in the knowledge that the Void Gate is closed, and that the people of Garlemald need fear the Void-sent hordes no longer. I don't see Vreetra with you. Is everything all right?
He needs a moment to himself. While he is indisposed, we thought we'd lend you a hand.
I've just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. There are no signs of Void Scent, and I doubt we'll see any more that the gate has been closed. As for Alphino, he set his sights on the Cerulean Spring. We're hoping to take as much of the stuff as the snowcraft can bear. That much fuel would keep the people warm for a good while. We've managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting the ceruleum, and we're about to return to the spring.
If you've a mind to scrounge up more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled.
Thank you, Stylian. The more we can load into the snowcraft, the better.
He wouldn't say better, he'd say better, probably.
Would you and your Stola mind helping us with our search then? You'll need to take a suitable container to the spring, and then back to the snowcraft once you've filled them with ceruleum.
Damn, it is starting to warm up a bit. Might have to leave this fan on. My hands are sweaty enough. Bottomless barrel. This is less of a container and more of that word, given its poor condition and visible holes.
Would this be solid enough? Any luck finding a container?
Debilitated barrel. Dilapidated. Okay.
It is a welcome change to have Zero helping of her own volition. Perhaps she is finally beginning to trust us.
Probably not that one. Sturdy barrel. This container appears to be well suited for repurposing. It should be fine choice for ceruleum storage. I got it. Where's Zero? Is she up ahead? I wonder if we go back to Drassalia, if she has something to say about, you know, now that we found this place. I suppose it's easy enough to check. I mean, if they went to the bother of mentioning, you know, you being a Reaper, then it wouldn't be out of the question, I suppose. Sorry, I'm thinking about the screenshots I can take down here.
We just need to carry this liquid fire to the snowcraft. Sounds simple enough.
Container is now filled to the brim with ceruleum.
If that one has been filled, you should hurry and take it to the snowcraft. Estinian has already seen to the rest. Go on ahead. The others ask that I remain here in the event delay find Void.
Love convenient teleports.
Good work, my friend. I expect we'll have a sizable load to deliver.
This thing reminds me of like a NASA launch pad thing. You ever see those things that like carry the shuttles around? Fucking massive. Snowcraft is all but overflowing with ceruleum containers. However, several of your comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return. Where in the... I'm sure this must happen somewhere, but where in the world is it like... A, so cold, and B, the winds are so strong that ice actually does that. I wanna know. I wanna know. It's gotta happen somewhere, right?
Is Ritra not back yet?
I was about to say, Estinian can probably sense him.
My apologies for the delay.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope.
Ooh, her eye kind of pretty, though. It's kind of got, like, rainbow shimmering in it.
While it is no longer possessed of Ashdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her.
I feel like this is a trap.
Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far.
Why else would they just... A, allow that guy to die? He basically just delivered this to us. I think they just want us to come to them. Or lead us somewhere.
I will not lose faith. I will find my sister. Wheresoever she may be.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
I feel like Nidhogg's talking right now. Yeah, come on, Y'shtola, you know something sus. Come on.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ashdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
I thought she was thinking things were suspicious like I am, because she's the smart one in the party. But no, just me, I guess.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Do what you must. We will manage.
To free Ashdaya, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
True. I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
It's like Alize knows that Zero's cool as fuck, and she respects that. Look at that fucking fantasy mountain. Look at it. Convenience teleport.
I am not your keeper, nor do I know what you expect of me, but I will keep my word. It was good seeing you again. I hope you'll remember to call on us sooner the next time you need help. I must apologize for my bout of melancholy. To be so easily shaken, it becomes a great worm. You have remained at my side, and ever offered me support and encouragement. I haven't the words to thank you. That Ashdaya's eye hasn't succumbed to darkness bespeaks her incredible resilience. So let us trust in this sign that she yet lives, and be not deterred in our efforts.
Vritra has quelled the tempest within his heart. He should be fine.
I suppose this is where we part ways for now. Though we have every faith in you, we will pray for your safety all the same. I'm glad we had the chance to talk, Zero. Take care. Until next time. Oh, wait! Have I told you that I've met and fought the gods yet? Okay, bye. Next time, I suppose. Till next time.
Alright, the unending codex is a thing. Paths barred.
Am I right in assuming that we are to return to the Void? Now that matters here have been settled, yes. But first, we should return to Radzatan to prepare. When everyone is ready, let us convene at Megaduta.
And back to Radzatan. I feel that going back to the Void will be the final chapter of this patch.
If everyone is ready, then let us depart for Al-Zadal's legacy.
Again? Oh. Well, that can't be good.
What was that?
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
We haven't done the trial yet.
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
What has happened?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Bowflower Isle with a boom. A massive fiend then took to the skies. Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you. Bafla Isle is connected to Al-Zadal's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
In response to Kanyatso's defeat, they have come for our gate.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation at the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with, ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait. You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature was sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
I'll see to the fiend. We can work together on this.
I'll see to the fiend.
You are right, Estinian. I will gather my soldiers and search the Isle for casualties. As you wish. The fiend is yours. The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany him?
Very well.
Then Estinian and I will make for Al-Zadar's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response. Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
So which way?
We know the fiend was headed north, but that still leaves a lot of ground for us few to cover. We need a way to conduct our search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas?
People are seeing something.
We split up and make inquiries. In other words, we seek help from the locals. If you think it best, then very well. So, where to then?
Pelican stand? Oh, the Great Work.
The Great Work in the encampment at the Hamsa Hatchery. If both places are to the north, then the people there may indeed have seen something. Very well. I will head to the Great Work and leave the encampment to you.
I'm going all the way north. Empty bottle. Huh. Need to open another. Give me a moment. Okay. Wonder if a dungeon or something's ever going to take us up there. It's the big thing on the map that you can't go to. You're so used to games nowadays being like, you see that thing in the distance? You can go there. Saw the light over the Buffalo remnants too, didn't you? We've sent scouts to investigate, but they've yet to report back. We will continue to keep watch here, but if you learn anything, be sure to let us know. These fishermen saw a fiend emerge from Buffalo... How do you pronounce this? Buffalo remnants before heading north, you say. I saw what I thought was a ball of flame flung from the explosion, but now I wonder. It flew north in the direction of Kogda? Or is it Kaja? Maybe it's Kaja. If it is in fact a fiend, then we have trouble on our hands. We must remain vigilant. I presume you've come to investigate the explosion at Buffalo Remnants as well. We've yet to ascertain precisely what happened. Is there any information you can share with us? A fiend emerged from the explosion and flew towards Kaja. Why, the sisters. Had I learned this sooner? Never mind. There's no time to waste. Oh my god. Brilliant pizza. Let's try the pizza. That sounds good. Wait, is this actually gonna take us there? Confound it. We were so concerned with the explosion that we failed to recognize that the threat had not yet passed. We must alert command at once and instruct the people to seek shelter. Is there a way to the top of Kaja? I'll go see if it's indeed there. Is there a way to the top of Kaja? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. What? You mean to go there and investigate? Then again, you are more capable of defending yourself. As you wish, we will leave this in your hands. The giant skull grounds are situated at the base of Kaja. I myself am not familiar with the mountain path, but the quarry workers are bound to know many. Kitinar, for instance, he has worked there the longest. Go well, my friend, and may the sisters keep you. I make a joke, and then joke become real. I have power. I should have known when they had us heading in this direction. Hello? There you are. You want to climb Kaja? I'm not going to get that pronunciation right. You couldn't have chosen a worse time. There was an earthquake earlier, and it triggered a rock slide. I'm afraid the main path to the summit may be blocked. But if you're determined to go, then I suggest you speak with Tremble? He climbs like a linger, and might know some other way up, if not the gentlest. How to reach the top of Kaja? After what has happened? That should be the last place anyone would want to be. But yes, I am familiar with another route that should still be passable. I was once afraid of heights, you see, and used to build up my courage. Though I cannot say I have the courage to brave it under these conditions. I'll take you to where the route starts, but no further, alright? Let's go.
Hello, can you hear me? We were too late. The vault has been destroyed. The alchemical furnace with it.
Completely destroyed?
This was their true objective, to deny us entry into the void.
Well, so much for that.
Kanyatso and Ajdaya's eye were a diversion. A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here. To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
Such an exquisite sight. The canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
One of Golbez's champions, I presume.
I am Rubicante, the archfiend of fire. A monster in flesh, yet in spirit I remain a man, a prisoner of the past. Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world, until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled. Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon. But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse. I shall await you at the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
Maybe the trial isn't who I thought it was. Okay. Well, ordeals. I thought the trial, because Yoshi P said that they couldn't use the trial for any of the marketing. I thought it was going to be Ashdaya. I thought we were going to fight some brainwashed version of Ashdaya. I guess not. Well, nothing to do but get in there, I suppose. Come on, thank you. Shouldn't be waiting too long. day 1 and I'm on tank. Not quite as fast as a healer queue, but... I should have been taking notes and edits to make later, but I didn't. And now I can't think of what I need to do. Oh, there's one. This is how I remember to make TikToks, is I just try to write shit down as it happens, thinking it might make a good moment later. Otherwise, I'd literally forget. I've got a long list of shit to do. Both in 14 and the other games I've been playing recently. Suppose I can go back to Jotunheim. I'm going for 3 hours now. And if I'm fighting a fiend... If only I had made a glamour for the situation. Ha! You fools! You thought I did not have a glamour ready for this situation as well? Funny. This was actually... I was messing around with what glamours Rayla would wear for 6.0, 6.1, 6.2, and 6.3. This was going to be the glare that he wore for 6.2 when we went into the 13th proper. Darkness, high fantasy. There you go. Okay. Couldn't really go wrong with this set. Well, now all we gotta do is wait. Might as well check my retainers, I guess. Have you brought me aught of value? The answer is no. Disappointment? What about you, Grahatia number 2? Disappointment? You guys have been slacking lately. Bringing me rings and shit. What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to feed this family with rings, Grahatia? What else can I do in the meantime? I really shouldn't be in queue much longer. Oh, I was about to go do something. But that can wait, I guess. And in we go. I didn't see why it said my portrait goes back to default. Ah, I see. Hey. Ooh. Autarch of Flame, Rubicante.
You stayed the course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come!
Ooh. Music. Ooh. Oh fuck, music. Alrighty. Oh, that's fucking awesome. I like that. I didn't know how exactly it was going to be implemented, but I like that. Check. Yes. Oh,
The
so much for that.
Archfiend of Fire has no equal.
Inferno.
the glory of fire.
That seems bad. I don't want to be on that side. Ooh, whoa. What is that?
Flames to lick at your heels.
Hello? Hello? Penance? Okay. Something's gonna happen. Okay, gotcha.
Flames to me.
Whoa! Excuse me, sir. I am but a humble 14 player. I think I'm safe here.
Naught but ash will remain.
Take that, friend. This shit's gonna spin, isn't it? Yep. Got a little toasty there. I'm gonna go over to this side. This again. Interesting that only half of it turns. Now it's gonna rotate? Maybe we should... Oh. Okay, come on now. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I see you. I see you. Alright, so that's... This one's gonna turn. So it's gonna go up to that one? Am I still caught in it? How wide is it? Oh, wait, what? I missed. I misread that whole situation. Well, I'm taking up those vulnerability ups like it's fucking candy. I will say, with all the fire, it's a little bit hard to see what's... Who'd I put it on? I put it on him. Good. With all the fire, it's a little hard to see what's fire and what's a danger mark.
Allow me to show you real flame.
Okay, we live in.
You've strength worthy enough of pride. But will it be enough?
Oh, hello?
I am one with the flame.
There goes his cape. Becomes a wing.
You are the first to behold this form.
Okay, not quite as dramatic as your counterpart. But, okay.
The flames rise higher. Look now on my
Okay, calm down. Calm the fuck down.
destruction incarnate.
Oh, come on, that's not fair. Oh, it's getting dire.
To ashes with you.
Oh, he left things. Things have been left. Oh, shit. You might want to get away from me.
I shall tear you asunder!
It's not quite as bad as the last fight, where it's just like, what the fuck is going on at all times? Do we save LB3 for healers, though? That's the question.
Flames to lick at your heels.
Okay. Let's try reading this situation again. So that's gonna come, then it's gonna go over there. So I think... No, wait. Here? Is here okay? I think I might be... Okay.
Darkest flames to me!
Man, how do I geometry? Which means it's gonna come out of that one? I think it comes out of that one. I think I'm safe, I think I'm safe, I think I'm safe, I think I'm safe. Yes!
Naught but ash will remain.
This again. Alright, wing form again. And then this shit. And move in. We're doing alright. I'd say hang on to that LB though.
Flames rise higher.
To ashes with you.
Oh fuck.
Come, oh God.
Alright, might be safe to use LB now.
Tear you asunder.
There you go. I think we're good. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was good. Real cool fight. These last two fights have been real cool. Begs the question, who's the final fight gonna be about? That's cool. Alright, let's get out of here.
It seems I was a step too slow.
To defeat all of us archfiends, you are strong indeed.
Why do you fight? What is it you wish to save?
You would know your enemy's heart.
That's Thancred's VA, I think.
Very well. It bleeds more than you can ever understand. But I will speak, and you will listen, and learn how all began.
Is he forcing us to have an echo vision?
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath. Since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains. But you are different. You remember who you were and the paradise for which you fought. That world will never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth forever. Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land.
There is no hope, no freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
I speak truth. The Ascian's revelation. There are other worlds than this. Ours is but one of 14. There is no greater proof than the whispers we hear, born of a neighboring reality. A reality to which we may journey if we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
You meant it then. We will take this world as our own. Count me in.
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause. A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
And thus did we begin our great work.
You intend to forsake the 13th and conquer the Source?
Just so. Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war. But I could not.
So in turn you wage another?
A means to a final end. The wheel of depravity must be broken. Even the most exalted succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls, until only the hunger remains. Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
I don't know. About this and a great many things. But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. Not everything need be a trade. This I learned from the people of this world. Even without a contract, without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another. I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way. Else I am already a hunger-maddened beast.
Perhaps we have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion. Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
Sorry, I'm just thinking. I was wondering about the moon. If all realities have their own... If all the shards have their own separate moons. I don't think he's betraying Golbez.
Why are you telling us this?
To be so viciously slandered. Pride demands I prove my virtue at the last. And perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart. A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
I'm still holding to it. I'm still holding to my theory that Golbez is actually our reflection from the 13th, not Zero.
My inquiries delayed me. I'm not accustomed to conversation. But I'm glad I arrived in time to speak with Rubicante. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there's a better way. Yours. The future you strive for is one I wish to see. And I want to know why I feel this way, why this fire burns in my breast.
God's Revel, lands Tremble. Not going to the 13th today.
There's nothing more for us here. What of Azador's legacy? Has there been word from Y'shtola and the others? I see. Frustrating. Perhaps, but better that the gate be destroyed than used to unleash more void scent. We should return to Megaduta and rejoin the others.
Back to Radzatan. Lots of questions. Lots of questions about the future. Because we still got, hypothetically, 2 more major patches for the expansion. Man. The question is, will we fight Golbez before the expansion? Or is Golbez going to be the main villain of the next expansion? How much... I have a crazy tinfoil hat theory going on right now in my head of something that I desperately want to happen. Because when we traverse the rift, right, there's a time delay, or at least there's supposed to. When we went to the first, it sort of equaled out, so we didn't lose any time, right? Nothing says that can't happen when we go to the 13th. So, what happens if we go to the 13th, right, by ourselves? And when we come back, several years have passed. It's what I want to happen because I desperately want a time skip in this game. But we'll see what happens.
It seems the others are already inside. Let's join them.
It's good to see you both returned hale and whole. Your friends arrived not long ago, and are already with the Satrap. Shall I show you in?
Thank goodness you're both all right. Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate. But tell us, how did you fare on the mountain? Golbez aspires to deliver void scent unto the source, where they may die and return to the life stream to be reborn.
Far be it for me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Indeed. Void scent themselves are inherently dangerous. Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered. 'Twould be naught less than a calamity.
How can we prevent this?
The simplest way would, of course, be to strike at Golbez himself. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
Indeed. Rubicante hath deprived us of the means to cross into the void.
Kenyatso's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Then the days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
We could employ another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure. An unlikely prospect. Better we explore other avenues.
Only thing I can
If
think
you
of
will
is Crystal
excuse my
Tower.
absence, I shall return to Sharlayan to look for information.
By all means. Meanwhile, I shall seek the counsel of our alchemists.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here.
How about a little training to keep your lance honed?
Rest assured, I never shirk my training. I will be ready for whatever awaits.
Zero. May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment. I will go for myself, to try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante. And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
While our esteemed sorceress battles her tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
I will not fail you again, sister.
Before you leave, I would once more express my gratitude. By your hands has Stafnir been saved yet again. But before you delivered my people, you helped me rediscover hope. When the sight of my sister's eye left me bereft and adrift for a time. We may have lost the gate to in Azadah's legacy, but there must be another way to travel to the void, and together we will find it. For now, I bid you rest and recover your strength. I too shall have my vessel improved ahead of our next foray. To achieve his end, Golbez has sacrificed his 4 generals. Such a ruthless foe is unpredictable in the extreme. But no matter what he plots, we shall do our utmost to see that he does not succeed.
We get a little stinger cutscene here? But of what? Back in the 13th. The moon. Looks different from our moon. Meanwhile, on the moon in the 13th, Elidibus is there somehow. So that's where this is. Well, she's still alive. That's good. still has her other eye, too.
Kanyatso and Rubicante have joined with the Great Flow. In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful, and few were as ravenous as they. You were fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection. But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding. Hereon, I shall walk alone.
Wait, is that like Zodiark's pit on the moon? That's what it looks like. That is what it is. Reuse those assets effectively, boys and girls. Oh wow, that's what the 13th looks like. Yikes.
At long last, the end draws nigh. The end to life on that star, and the end to my suffering.
Beyond closed gates awaits your foe, where no path leads and none may go. So, are we looking at May or June for the next patch? And in July, we have FanFest. It's going to be a long wait to 7.0, I think. The wait between 6.5 and 7.0. Because I'm pretty sure... Let me see. I forget when the final FanFest is. I don't know if they're going to wait till like summer 2024 to do the next expansion. Either way, if we've got like June or May or June for 6.4, then probably not till like October, September, November, sometime around that point is when we would get 6.5. Wow. I don't know. We'll see. Regardless, that's been it for now. Thanks for joining me for this stream. Almost 4 hours, one of the longer ones. I'll rest up, do a dailies, do some smaller side quest stuff. And I will see you guys back for Thursday when me and the crew, the Wayfinders, tackle the new 24-man. So, I'll see you guys there. Be sure to like and comment, if you would please, and consider subscribing to keep in touch. Also follow me on Twitter and TikTok at Memory of Dark Sky on both. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.